programming language, that is the goal for you, okay? Not just the simplest one, right? So basically, this one contains two mechanisms. The one is the simplest for-bar language mechanism. The other is a so-called quick return mechanism. And I think so far, I think students from mechanical department, they are taking the courses of mechanism right now, right? 你们现在在修机动学嘛，对不对？好，那应该有一个叫 quick return 的 mechanism， 这个是 quick return 的 mechanism。Its interpretation of four-bar language, actually, there are two sets of four-bar language can be analyzed from this mechanism. And since it's quick return, so that is the point of interest right here. We like to make this slider move forward slowly and then return quickly back to the original position. So in order to achieve certain kind of manufacturing effect, anyway, somehow. So the design is simply to determine the length of each link in order to achieve certain kind of output. Right? That is the whole purpose. So now we will analyze the speed of this slider crank. Okay, so move forward slowly, try to probably machining some mechanical parts, right? And then after it finishes, it will return quickly back. So we will trace the velocities in X direction and Y direction too. So that is that is a quick return mechanism. All right, so as you can see, this is a quick return mechanism, right? So we can change the design, right? So user can change the configuration of this mechanism by changing the value of this property here. So connecting the length maybe 10, maybe I change into 13, for example. All right, so it's a little bit longer, right? It's a bit longer. So then user might anyway again try to see what kind of change about this speed there. But sometimes since the geometry might break the configuration, right? So you might hit certain kind of maybe singular point or critical point like there. So you might lack the mechanism, cannot move anymore. It's normal. It's due to the geometric configuration 所以这个 quick return 的 mechanism 你可以透过这个界面让在这边设计。那我们主要要那个 achieve 就是这个速度回点的速度的快慢那这个是一个 4-bar language 的比较复杂的应用。那你们现在在修机动学应该有很多的 mechanism， 它其实是直接 4-bar language 过来那下面这个 if you click on the lower parts, then the 4-bar language will be in active mode, so we can animate. And for 4-bar language, what we are interested in is the trajectory of this point. Okay. So remember that 4-bar language just have 4 bars, right? 4 links with specified lengths. We try to figure out the configuration. If we move, we rotate this driver link, and then what is the coordinate of these 2 points? That is the whole purpose of this assignment. We need to calculate, and then later on we will add some animation and add some gravity effect. So this application help us to learn how to design a 4-bar language. Okay, so that is the purpose. And I think here I will show you some. I think probably that would be maybe 10 years ago. There is an artist. I cannot remember the nationality. Probably Sweden. I cannot remember the name. It's called Theo Johnson. So he came to Taiwan, and the mechanism wise is shown right here. So it's a complicated application of 4-bar language. 那么它称为叫仿生兽它强调说靠风力，那风力它其实是把风力呢收集在一些保特里有压力，那压力转动这根马达转动这个马达，那它的机构就用比较轻的塑胶或者材质，那主要是这个点这个角这个 point tip 这个那个 tip 那个地方，它的 movement 要把它规划出来，要能够行走。那行走其实这个东西一个非常复杂的 4-bar language 的应用而已我们再看一个它基本的结构找不到样子。好，形式不符。 他曾经来台湾访问哈，所以那时候他把它 push 哈，对，那推状况之下，它自然这边就会旋转嘛，因为这个地方压住嘛，哈，这两个角的地方 tip 在这个地方，就是一对哈，这个配偶长相大概是这个样子。待会我们再演练看看哈。OK， 好，那这个power在这个地方，好，它是一个 crane，一个虚拟轴，旋转之后它就会走，或者你把它推着走，它就会旋转。那它的机构的内部构建就是完全不会这样。它是号称自己可以蓄一些能源进来，它自己走啊。那当然比较轻巧，它是透过风力，那透过一些保特瓶把那个压力收起来，那用压力哈，用气压来 drive 这个那个 mechanism。上面这部形成在蓄压哈，要那个 store 这个 wind 的那个 energy 来 compress 那个 bottle 哈。啊，你看这个 crank， 来，好。那等到蓄到一个压力之后，它就开始会走，缓慢的它开始走。OK， 好，那从 mechanism 的那个实例来看，它结构就是这样。好，这几个 point 是 fix，right？So there is a link right here. There is a bar. 我们称为叫 ground bar right there. So actually that is this one the tail junctions mechanism actually is an application of 4-bar linkage, but it's much more complicated. So what we are interested in is the trajectory or the tip, right? So one leg hit the ground, raise up, hit the ground, and then forward a little bit. 好，就这样配合起来，就是一个 mechanism 就可以这样走。好，那这里头设计就是 again 哈，这个 property 在这个地方哈，你可以 change。好，它的 length 每一个 bar 的 length can be modified right here. I mean, since we have this application ready, right? So probably A38, maybe change it to 35. B bar maybe 38. I don't know. OK， 好，那这个是它另外一个用途哈，所以我们现在在 study 只是 the simplest 4-bar linkage only 哈，so don't worry 哈。那我们来看一下这边的 requirement。所以 again 哈 ，we would like to exercise object-oriented design. So we will prepare. I ask you to design a class. We might call it 4-bar linkage. So we will start from scratch. All right. So CSharp. Okay. Desktop. WinForm application. Desktop. B, right? B 07 502. Assignment 11, right? Okay, it's the first part. So we have a form ready for you. So remember that you can refer to the application and then make your layout attractive to your reader. Okay, a little bit. So I'm not going to design the user interface carefully. Okay, so that is your job. Okay, you need to do that by yourself. I don't like the main form one, right? So I like to change the main form somehow. And then we add a class. So that is the whole purpose. We add a class. So we add class. You can use different kind of name, all right? So otherwise, maybe you may just follow me 4-bar. About linkage, anyway. So since we have class right, right. So we were in our user interface. We the simplest one should be the button, right? So we would rotate it and then we display it. And so layout wise, you need to design your own user interface. Okay, I'm not going to show you anything there. So in here, what I need is probably just a button, right? Rotate it. So what I'm going to change is rotate 1 revolution. BTN. And then what we need probably just well, let me just see the basic layout we like to have. Will be what tab control, right? I cannot remember. Let me see. All right, so display is graphic display. Number one, this is layout wise, you design your own. Okay, so round one evolution. So probably what you need is a rich text box to display the texture result. Okay. So that is the requirement for the first parts. And also, since we are instantiate an object or 4-part linkage, so we will let the user change the configuration, right? So we need to add a prop degree. Yeah. And later on, we will add a graphic somehow there. So we have prop degree, we have rich text box one, change the name, rich text box output. This is grid, yeah, grid. Oh, grid for property. Okay, the basic user interface I think is ready, and it's for us to finish the first parts. So build the code. So right now we have form one, right? So everything's there. So what we need, since we have class later for 4-bar linkage, I'm gonna call it the linkage. So later we will instantiate it, right? So probably instantiate right here. The linkage equal new, even though we did not provide any constructor, right? So that class is okay, it's working anyway, but it's nothing there, right? So you can try your application, it's running right now, but nothing there, right? So but everything is okay there. So let's go back to our 4-bar language. That is a 4-bar language. So actually, we need to provide data field, right? So that they let us know the configuration of this 4-bar language. We were the length of the driver, length of the ground, length of the connector, length of the follower. So that is the basic requirement. So I have laid out the configuration of this 4-bar language here using this kind of notation. Probably in your naming or your data field, you can father that. That would be much easier for you to identify which one is which one. Okay. So What I'm suggesting is right here, right? Okay, I use for, you can use double, that should be okay. That should be alright. So we will have LG. Let me, can I split it? Okay, so for one is definitely they should have four data field. So define data field. This time I use double, right? LG initial value trending. LD initial value. Well, I suggest not mine probably. Okay. LD equal 10. LC 35. And another one LF. There's LF there. Right? LF 25. So I have initial value for this bar length. And also we will have what? Have location coordinate for the point of interest, right? So double D sub A. Well, just follow the handout there. So 17.5 D sub B 5.05. Okay, so my feasible, that is the feasible for bar linkage is already there. Okay. So, and the angle is driving angle, right? So as you can see the split it. Okay, so right now I have L ground. That means LG is ground. Length has been specified. So everything has been. But right now we need to calculate the coordinate, right? So remember that the coordinate system right here. X-axis is right here. The origin is right in the point P sub 1. So how about a point P sub 2? Definitely that should be 0, x 0, right? And no, x should be LG coordinate. So we need to spread the coordinate of this point. Let me take a snapshot. So in our class design right here, right? So we have data field ready, data field, and we need to specify the driver, right? The angle driver. Angle is controllable by us, right? So we want to rotate it. So we have alpha. So we have another double LPHA. You might put an initial value there. It's fine, up to you. So the range should be start from 0 up to 2 pi, right? So it's rotation angle measured in radian. Okay, so already is there. And then what we need to calculate out is the point, the coordinate point. Right here we use, because later on we will draw it on a graphics device, right? So we prefer use this structure. It's a structure, not class, especially in the dynamic point F. That means floating variable, floating point, okay? So we locate it, we will define this data field, points, P-O-I-N-T, F. It's not recognized, right? Initially not recognized. But let the Visual Studio help you. It is struct. It is struct. Define it here. System.drawing. This data structure are used in drawing, in graphics. So we have point F, P sub 1, right? And we kind of assign value constructor will do construct float number, right? Float x and y. Oh, okay, that is why I use float, I think. Never mind, it's x. So 0, 0, it's okay. Even though 0 is integer, right? Integer can be converted into float without any problem. So we specify coordinate. This p sub 1, p1 is always fixed there. But how about point p2, point f, p2, p2, new point f? We will determine the location of p2, right? Even though we know the y coordinate is 0, but the x1 coordinate depends on LG, right? So we kind of prepare the rest of them. So we need to calculate P1, P2, P sub C, P sub F. And there is a point called P sub P, point of interesting. Okay, take a look at this configuration. So we have P sub 1, P sub 2, P sub C, P sub F, P sub P. So you need to calculate out the coordinate of P2, but P2 is fixed, right? It's totally dependent on LG, right? But how about P sub C? That is dependent on the alpha angle, right? How about the P sub F? It's much more complicated to calculate. So you need to figure it out. And I also show the graph is right here. And division wise, you need to do it by yourself. And also we have a point interest is divided in this bin, in this link. So we have D sub A special, D sub B special. D sub A might be negative, right? If it is negative, then that pointed to the other direction. And D sub B might be negative value, that point to another direction. So we need to figure out the location, the coordinate of P sub C, P sub F, P sub B. That is your mission. Okay, all right. Based on a specified alpha value. So that is the whole purpose. Okay, so far we have this data already there, right? So we will prepare the most important function. We call it update configuration, which means that user want to specify an alpha angle. So if we use the special alpha angle, then we will recalculate all the PP directly right here. So if you like, just like me, maybe we can copy it directly, which will save us a lot of time. So we prepare this function skeleton. I think it's not completed yet. Oops. It's really separate. Remember, we can start from scratch, right? So this function, once user will specify a new value of alpha, we call it new alpha. So we will calculate P2, right? P2. What is the coordinate of P2? P2 should be the P2x should be equal LG, right? All right, the problem is right here because we kind of use pointer F. So LG is double type. So probably let us change it back to use float. It's much more convenient for us, right? So we change the data type back to the float. So in that case, it came out right. So we added, because by default 17.5 is a double. So You say that we as flow. 0.5 is double. Right now, set is the constant is of flow type. All right, so it's okay right now. Okay, so P2 definitely coordinates LG. Y is 0. So always, I mean, but user, when this function is called, user might change LG, right? Somehow, it's not always constant. LG is alterable by the user. 它可以被那个使用者修改的。Now P sub 0 x, right? It's very straightforward, right? P sub 0 the coordinate, it's very easy. The length of this link, LD driver. Okay, let me make a comment right here. G stands for ground. D for driver, which has a motor, which has power associated with it. C means connector. So our point of interest is located in this connector. F means follower. So that is the conventional naming. I mean, for 4-bar linkage. 4-bar right here. This is the ground bar. Ground bar is always fixed, right? And the one which has a power associated is called driver. Driver link. And the other link connected to the ground is called follower. Okay, follower. And the link connected driver and the follower we call it connector. 哈，那这个术语是这样用哈。那这个 point interest should be specified on the connector. Okay. So P sub C right here, connector, right? Connector X depend on the new alpha value. So we will calculate the new position, the location of the coordinate of P sub C, right here. And later on, the rest should be your responsibility. You need to calculate what? You need to calculate P sub F. You need to find out the point of P sub F. So find out the coordinate of P sub P. And then report it somehow. We like to report it. So that is your job. Okay, I'm not going to do that for you. Okay. So so you need to keep it out. So invisible configuration detected. Configuration is okay. Invisible configuration detected if so remember that this function, okay, this function we will return a bool type because the user might specify wrong value of alpha angle, which will not make your quadrilateral 你的四边形能够 feasible 好，那这时候我们就要 return 哈。So L we will calculate L. L is where? As you can see, this is the L value. Okay, so L is calculated somehow, and then we will check condition. If the configuration is not feasible, 好，我们就是使用者设定的，即使你现在 4-bar linkage 有设你的 length, right? But user might specify angle. The angle cannot achieve. 好，这个 configuration 这个四边形没办法接着我们试试看哦，老师弄一个例子给大家看一下哈。这个时候我们不能让它这个 new angle 就真的设下去了哈，因为它是这个 new alpha is not feasible. If it shouldn't happen, we will not change our alpha value. Okay, so maybe run an example for you. So ground here, okay. So let me use this one. Oh, so rotate it. So let me change the driving length. Driving length maybe 15. Okay, that should happen. Okay, so 15. So driving length also 15. Rotate it. You see, right now the driving length has a little bit longer. So right now Oh, okay, it's still working. Okay, but in this place, the quadrilateral is collapsed. So once it's collapsed, you are not going to let the alpha angle change. So in that case, you need to figure out whether right now the configuration is okay or not. So let me maybe use this figure to show you. So when will be it is infeasible? So suppose right now, since alpha keep increasing, right? So if it bump into a situation, let me show you. 应该是说哈，18。如果说你的 connector 稍微短一些哈 ，connector if it is shorter, then it will break this quadrilateral 啊。所以如果说我们找一个例子，大概是这样啊 ，driver link 太短，它就 crash， 应该是那个某些状况之下它那个不会成立哈，就是说个四边形不会成立。这 condition checking 啊 ，I think I have proposed a method right here, and not here. No. It's quadrilateral feasible. Okay, I have a function right here. So you need to figure it out. I mean, probably for current that is related to the link, right? So it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Quadrilateral is okay. So that is related to the length, but the configuration is related to the alpha angle. So L, the calculation formula is right here. So let us know what's wrong here. It's because L, right? So right here. So the deviation right here, L D. So L square. Okay. So you can calculate the length L, right? So if I special alpha, so definitely you can calculate the length L. But in that case, because we need to presume this triangle right now, L, and with the length of follow and length of connector, that compose a triangle, right? So that is another triangle. If this triangle are not any more feasible, then we should not let the user update this alpha angle. Okay, so we need to check if LF plus LC smaller than L, the configuration is not feasible. So you need to pay attention to this rule. Okay, right here. So that is the because this L, remember this is L. L is related. This L is related to the alpha angle. It is not the configuration of this four-bar linkage L. It is calculated during the revolution. Okay. 所以这个 L 呢，它其实是在中途算出来，那它是 depend on 你 alpha angle 好，所以你要把 L 算出来之后，那做这个检查，就 triangle 的检查，任何一个 case 呢存在的话，那就是 not feasible 状况，就你不能让 alpha angle 再转下去哈。所以这个 calculation up to this point 呢，在这个地方啊，我们看一下，回到这边来啊。So once you calculate the length, you need to check the condition. OK， 好。For not feasible alpha, because we are about to change the alpha with the new value, right? New alpha value, but this new alpha will result in an infeasible configuration. So we are not going to let you do that. by checking this L there, so we will return false. Okay, so 你要自己 figure out 哈。Otherwise is okay. Otherwise so invisible configuration has been detected, and then we will return. Otherwise, the configuration is okay. Then we will update alpha angle, right? So once you update alpha angle, you need to calculate the location of PP. It should be done by you, so I'm not going to do that for you. So at the end, we will return true. So this function will be called, right? Will be called by the animator and our button. We'll update configuration with new alpha, right? So that is the whole idea. And then once we calculated it, we updated all the point, right? We updated all the point PF, PP. Then I will ask you to print it out right here. So when this button is hit, I will look through all the alpha angle, new alpha angle, try to get the result. So that is function. I'm asking you to do that. Okay, so even though we have finished, we have just this function ready. So right now we can write the code. So subscript quick event. So in here, we just want to test everything is everything. Right? So we set up maybe for flow, because we need to special flow alpha. Let me call it a start from 0. Right? A smaller than 2 pi math dot pi times 2. A increment probably 3 2 pi 6, right? So probably 0. Never mind. It's totally up to you. Yeah. So I have the alpha keep changing, and then I ask the linkage, right? The linkage 1. Update configuration. 8 new value there. And if the function call is okay, now I print it out. So I ask a rich text box output, append text, prepare a line, right, to display it. And since I like to make each alpha display as a line, so I will end it up with this one. So I will call it. Okay, you need to specify detail information. Right here, I just use A. Don't use A. Okay. Alpha P sub P1 is always fixed, right? So P2. equal 格式随你哈，写一个比较有意义的哈。老师这边只是急救章哈，你不要跟老师写的一样哈。那 P sub C right P sub C P sub F follow 最重要是 P sub P 啊。OK， 这个是我们要打印出来的哈。So that is the content we like to display on our rich text box. So how about A? Just a value, right? A right here. Okay, if you would like to specify the number of decimal point, you can use this kind of notation. So we kind of print out the value of A. After the colon is an example, formatting example. 0.00 meaning what? Meaning I just take two decimal point only. Display two decimal point digit there. 那 p sub 2呢，就是 p sub 2 right? We have p sub 2 right? The value of p2. Okay, as you can see, what we are doing is in the main form, right? Can we access the p2 over the mechanism? No way. So we are not going to let this string prepared by this main form. So actually, we should do what? We should prepare a function over what? Or a property, or the 4-byte linkage. So within the 4-byte linkage, we try to print out the coordinate as a line. So we simply prepare a property. We call it a string. I don't know whether do I prepare that function or not. Do I make it transform? Okay, so I call this one a get coordinate string. Get coordinate string. So string, that is a public function. Get coordinate. Because data has been designed, has been specialized within the 4-byte linkage class, right? So if your user interface, your form needs something, just ask a favor from this class. So we will move this line. Okay, see, this line is just what we have done, right? Appended this text, so we kind of copy the whole string. Cut it, just cut it. Never mind, there. Then we'll go back. So then put it right here. So we will return this string A. But right now it's not A, right? So that should be our data is called alpha. So current alpha P2 right here, right there. P2. P2 is a point F. So once you use .ssr, you can see there are two properties there, X and Y. P2.Y. Right? So PC .x. Then the IntelliSense help you. PC.y. PF X. PF Y. So we have coordinate ready there. And then last one should be point P sub P dot X. P sub P dot Y. The whole story is that since we are designing an object-oriented class, right? So the function should be specialized within that class to provide this kind of function. So we just return this string, So that is a string, not a function call. So up to this point. So since right now, 4-byte linkage had this function ready for us, right? So this function will print out the coordinate as a string back to us. So let us go back to our main form. This is our main form. Right now, I specify a new alpha value. Ask the 4-byte linkage to update the configuration. And then I appended the text right here. I ask the linkage get coordinate string. Ask the favor for this. And since we like to break each angle as a line, so we will add RTB output append text. Backend carriage return next line. Okay, pretty much it's ready for testing. All right, so let us test it. Okay, we have comparison error. There's a no to debug it. So check the error. Push 1, double click it. All right, this line has some troublesome, right? All right, I missed semicolon, so you can debug it by yourself. It's kind of lengthy, right? A alpha P X Y X Y X Y X Y. Sounds alright. So just close it. So once I hit the button, okay, everything is printing out right here, right? So A00 30 P2 P sub C. I think the font is poor, right? So I kind of really hate it. So let me change the font. Hey, maybe okay, maybe larger than 10. All right, so I can okay, and then another line. P sub 2, so with 20, right? P sub C is kind of changing, right? Because we have sine theta, sine alpha, sine alpha, cosine alpha. Okay, P sub C is negative, it's x coordinate, right? I think it is working. I mean, for P sub C, definitely it's okay. But P sub F, P sub P should be your mission, right? You need to calculate correctly. And also, if you like, you can beautify because you can see since it's a full number, right? Since it's a full number, so we can see right now P sub C is 9.55333. Well, if you like to beautify it, you go back to here again. Use this kind of format. P sub 2. P sub 2 dot x, P sub y, we kind of ask the number of digits printed out as 2。好，我们把它调整一下，做的比较漂亮一点。And probably you, if you like, you might add some what? Tab, 跳格键哈 ，backslash tab, right? Backslash tab. This can be used to beautify your layout, I mean your texture layout. Okay. All right, so try it again. And I think that we have, it seems that I have a short line, right? Tab, PF, 2.9, 2.9. Yeah, because I have an endpoint right here. Oh, okay, so since we have next line, last line, so in our main we don't need to do that. We don't need to add this line anymore. Okay, so I think it's working right now, 9.9, but again, 不是很漂亮哈，你可以自己来调整它哈。好吧，我们 take 一个 break 哈，然后再回来。Okay, we take a break. Probably 5 to 10 minutes. So let us continue. So you need to carry your L, right? So what kind of situation you will return false? Let me probably show you an example. 我们有广播吗？现在在广播，怎么不见？OK, right here. Okay, suppose right now we have a situation. Okay, this is a P1 somehow, P1, P2 right here. And user has specified an alpha angle, for example, right here, alpha angle. And suppose your connector is kind of short, right? So this is a connector length. This is a follower's length, L, F. This is L connector. This is L driver 的 driver 在这个地方。好 Okay, so up to this point, right? See, as you can see, alpha angle is right here. Up to this point, it's reached the limit of this triangle, right? The alpha angle, there is no way to add the alpha angle to another new position at all. Up to this point, it's the limit. 所以在这种状况之下，你的 alpha， 你不能再超过了。你的 alpha 它有极限 ，alpha 转到这个地方就没办法走。所以 when the connected length and the follow length kind of smaller than the driving length somehow, in that case, your alpha is not the new alpha is not allowed. 我们如果说let us maybe run an example to show you this kind of situation happen. Okay, let me maybe use this one. All right, so suppose I kind of increase the driver length, reduce the length of the connector, reduce the length of the follower, and then I try to change the alpha angle. See, change the alpha angle up to this point. It's a limit, right? I cannot increase the alpha angle anymore. 那这个就是一个极限的一个 alpha angle， 所以 alpha angle 你再多一点 is infeasible， 所以它 return force 回来，你不能 let the user specify the new alpha value at all because alpha is restricted. Alright, so this situation happened. So in that case, another limit happened again. 所以这个地方的 alpha angle 那个又没办法再过去，也就是说这个 period 的 alpha angle never exists. So right in that case, it will not reported. OK， 好，所以 alpha 它有它的限制 ，OK， 所以从这个方面你可以拉哈，这个 application 呢，它是比较 advanced 的这个那个 demo application，you can drag it，OK，once you move your cursor into the driving bar, you can see the cursor has changed. So that means you can drive it, and you can easily change the length somehow, change the length a little bit, ground length, right? This is ground length too, and again that is restricted. So your alpha angle does not always exist. So that is why you need to make a check right here. Check the feasibility. If it is not feasible, the new alpha does not exist, then you will need to return force back to the core. Otherwise, your mechanism will break. 好，要不然你的破坏你就扯掉了哈。到时候做 graphics 的时候，做动画的时候，你发觉怎么灵感都扯掉了。就很离谱啊，或者说不会扯掉哈，大概灵感会拉伸，会变成是弹性的，你会看到的哈。Okay, so that is the calculation should be your primary task 好，所以你要把它完成哈。Okay, so let us go back to the original problem. We would like to let the user modify the length, right? But right now, our data length has been specified right here. It's private. The user doesn't have any right to access it, right? So we would like to let the user change the length of the ground. Okay, this is the ground length. All right, so how can we do that? We will specify property. So these are the data field. Let us just leave it there. What's wrong with this one? Okay, never use it. All right, so we will add public. Actually, that should be public property. So the first one should be the ground, right? So we might change it ground length. Okay, just ground length. Flow, public first. Flow, GROUND, ground length. So it's a property, right? So we will provide setter. And usually the set is very simple, right? We will let the user get it. Since it's a simple, well, actually it's simple like this one. Just return LG. That's it, right? And then we can use so-called lambda expression to represent this simple statement. This simple statement can be represented by just this one. This is called lambda expression LG. All right. So setter is complete. No, excuse me, it's get. It's get. Getter. We specify the get function and simply return LG since it's just one statement, so we can simply use lambda expression to accomplish this get function 啊。那 get function 就这样就好，也不用 return 了哈，就是就 lg 啊，that will be enough. So I specify the getter. How about the setter? So setter right here, set. So normally, right? Normally, we will use the user's by value. Value is a keyword. That is a new value specified by the user. Anyway, try to use a new value, assign it to our LG, right? LG. It's okay, right? But if this is legal length, right? For example, I mean, if we have driver length, connector length, follower length, but when our user like to specify the LG, right? This big, is that feasible? So new LG is right. User like to change this kind of value. Will you accept it? Because your follower length is right here. Follower length, just this kind of short right here. This follower length, driver length. Even though you use alpha 0 equals 0, move into this point, the connector should not larger than this value, right? Should be larger than this value. But right now, the connector is so small, so it's infeasible. So again, if you would like to let the user modify the length of this bar, you need to check whether the new value is feasible or not, right? So that means not just LG, including LF, LC, and LD with the new value of LG that should compose a feasible quadrilateral 啊，因为要组成四边形，四个边要组成合法的四边形。那想一想看，你高中时候的那个 requirement 是怎么样？好，这个要组成要完成一个四边形，要 connect 的一个那个 quadrilateral 要 feasible， 它就新的 value 对不对？新的 value LG 还有 LC 还有 LD 还有 LF， 它们组成一个合法的四边形。So when you prepare a property, you are not going to let the users arbitrarily set arbitrary value to your LG. You need to check whether the new configuration is feasible. Feasible. If it is feasible, then we accept the change. Otherwise, we will reject it. 好，我们要这样把关。好，那 object-oriented paradigm telling you that you need to encapsulate your data. So right now it's okay. Our data is private. Nobody can directly modify it without any restriction. So we restrict our modification right here. So you need to always put guarding condition in your setter. 好，通常我们在 setter 的地方会做 guarding， 做保护的动作，做把关的动作。If it is okay, then we change the value. Otherwise, we will not let the user change the value. That is the merit of object-oriented design. Okay, so we'll check it out. So let us go back to our instruction. So we will prepare a function for us to do the configuration checking. I think. So where is it? Drawing link transform. All right, here is quadrilateral feasible. So right now you don't want to change one length, right? So we need to check that. So we prepare a function right here. So we will add, okay, back to our class design. We added this checking function. So what is the name? So in our class, we will add a function bool, return bool, whether it is feasible or not. So return bool is quadrilateral feasible. The quadrilateral is constructed by these four lengths, right? So So if blah 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 blah, such as you need to set up the rule by yourself. Okay, I'm not going to do that. So basically, you use the LG, LD, LC, whatever to check that. Like I said, and finally, return either true or false. So right now, I simply turn it to return true. So you need to complete this function. So right now we have a guarding function for us right now. Okay, so let us go back to our setter. So because I have original value, right? I have original value, but right now, if everything is okay, I will change our LG value with the new value, right? But before that, so within this function, I need to use a local variable float, PIE, I'm going to call it OIGIN, original LG equal LG, right? So when user want to change a value of LG, right? So we store a copy of this LG first, right here. And then we change the LG. We really change the LG right now, okay? Because this function, quadrilateral is quadrilateral feasible, needed to use the updated LG, right? So we updated LG first, and then we check the configuration. Is quadrilateral feasible? If it is not, if not okay, simply use a non-operate. Will be not. It's not okay. If it is not okay, we will reverse the setting back to the original value. We will change our LG back into ORIGIN origin. 理解吗？好，我们物件导向说 data 要 encapsulate 起来，所以 data 都私密的，绝对不会让人家随便来改，因为尤其很重要，这四个字不能随便让使用者任意来改，改不好就完蛋了，我的480就组不起来的。好，那但是呢，使用者确实要让使用者改啊，那怎么办？我们就把它设成 property。那在 set 的部分把关一定是把关，好，在这把关。所以我们最开始接受，但是呢，查找它是 infeasible， 我们再摆回来 ，LG 就 change 回来哈 ，LG change into back to the original value。所以 similarly 哈，其他4个麻烦你们改，麻烦你自己加哈，试着加 property， 针对那个the rest of the property should be done by you, okay? Following the similar way. So that user change the driver length. Like this one should be driver length, connector length, follower length. All right. So since right now our class has properties specified, right? So our user interface will serve the modification for the user. So let us go back to our main form. So main form after we instantiate the linkage right here, right? We create a 4-byte linkage, right? So in that case, we can you see as you can remember, we have a property grid ready for us to use it, right? We have property grid. We call grid property, right? So once we create this object, then we will assign this object to the property grid, grid property. We select the property, selected the object, the linkage. So we put the linkage into that property grid to let the user interact with us with this 4-byte linkage. So user can change the LG there for us. Okay, that's it. So let us try it. Okay, try to see what is the difference. So up to this point, we have a 4-byte linkage already there. So right now, if I change it into maybe 50, enter. Okay, and then we run it. User might change it back into 40. Rerun it. So user might want to rerun it, right? So we need to clean up. Otherwise, everything's just appended. So back to our logic here. So in our button click, the first things we needed to, because we display the result in the RTB output, right? So RTB output, definitely there should be a clear function, clear everything before that. So user might change the configuration of this full-body linkage and rerun it. So 20, right? So right now, let me change it to 30. But because we did not really implement any guarding condition at all, so always true, always acceptable, right? So we run it. Well, nothing happened, right? Nothing changed, right? Because the data, the valid data is related to the driver. So let me probably quickly complete the driver length property setting here first. 我们回来哈，因为看不出所有变化，所以我们先来做一个那个 driver length 的 change。好 ，similarly 哈 ，run length 好不好？那我 copy 比较快，但是要小心哈。所以 prepare another for driver length driver D R I V E R driver length。那 driver length 的 get 是什么 ？LD driver right？ LD original LD set it first, and then we check in the configuration. Otherwise, if it is not visible, then we change it to take the original value. So LD is right now ready for us to change it. So back here. So right now we have two properties available for the user to modify, right? But pay attention to that, we did not really implement any guarding condition right here. So let me, so we run it, let's run it 10, right? It's 10. Driver length is 10. So P sub C starting from 9.5 is reasonable. If I change it into maybe 15, it is acceptable, right? So it has been changed. And then let me rerun it. So as you can see, it's working right now, right? P sub C, is starting from 14.32, like that. Okay, so everything is working there. And as you can see, if the driving length, see, if the driving length right here, because the is quadrilateral visible, always return true, right? If I change it to false, always return false, not allowable for the user to change the value. Okay, so in this case, as you can see, if we run the code, initially it's 1020, right? So rotate it. So right now, user try to change the driving length, change it to maybe 15. After I type 15, I click on other places, try to run it. You see, it's never changed. If I change it 100, because always return false, right? So we are not let the user change anything. You see, that is the guarding condition embedded in the property. 好，在这个 property 里面有 guarding condition 在把关。好 ，but it's not okay. So you need to do it by yourself. Okay. So right now, turn into is true. TRUE. Yeah. So you need to finish this implementation by yourself. But again, let us take a look at this property display. You see, this is property, right? Others, right? 它是一个 category. This is a category, right? For these two property. So it does not sense it's professional at all. So we like to change the category. Otherwise, if the user does not want to see the category, you click on the A to Z, then it's fine. But if the user wants to know the category of these two parameters, right? It's meaningless. The meaning is not consistent. So how can we change this category? Okay, so we will add attribute to property. So far we have 2个 property. So far I have 2 property, right? So how could you specify the category of this property? You need to add an attribute, so-called attribute. Attribute is a kind of special statement. So we use right bracket, and then you need to type the attribute name. Actually, it's a type. So we might call it category, category. Just like an object instantiation, by invoking its constructor. 像这个叫法像 constructor 的呼叫法一样category. Now it is not recognizable, right? You cannot recognize, but you can ask the Visual Studio to help you. Actually, category is an attribute. is specialized within this namespace system.component model. So we let the Visual Studio prepare this statement for us. So category right now is recognizable. So you specialize category for what? For ground length. Maybe I will call it 几何结构. Okay, you kind of use Chinese 几何结构. It's okay. Either way, either way. So right now I simply add a category attribute to this property ground length. So let us see what would be the differences between our using the way. So as you can see, ground length has been put in this category 几何结构. Right? So I think the driving length is the same, right? But again, you can specify different kind of category for driver length anyway. So if you want to do that, then you will add either way. You need to add a category on the driver length here. So if both property share the same category, then you just put the same category name there. So in that case, your public will look much more professional. 几何结构相关的放在这个地方 category. And when user click on either one, the user might be confused. What kind of value should I specify? See, if I click on ground length shown up right here, driver length shown up. If you want to add some hint or helping statement for this property, you can do that. Once you do that, then extra information will show up in this panel. Okay, so I can do that. So we would like to add an attribute called what? Description. All right, so comma, add another attribute. 这叫 attribute， 叫做description. D-E-S-C description. Similarly， 额外说明加一些文案哈。You can use add a Chinese or English. It's up to you 哈。那我们讲说这个是那个the distance between two grounded join or rubber join or pin anyway 哈 grounded pin 好了 pins. Right, just add some description text. For the user anyway, that will make your code much more, make your user interface much more acceptable anyway. 好，加一些东西啦 description 这些东西哈。所以你看哦 I add a description on the driving ground length, right? So if I click on driver length, nothing shown up. But if user click on the ground length, you see there is a string there helping your user to change the value, right? 哈 the distance between the two grounded plane. 好吧，这就是让你的一界面做的比较 pro 一点哈，看起来比较 pro 一点。那甚至你可以再加一些建议的那个用词哈，比如说你不能输入负的值那这个 value should be a positive value and suggest to the configuration feasibility somehow 哈 you can add some more description the text right there. 好，那就是鼓励大家哈，这个是在我们的说明里面有提到的我看一下哈，在哪里 ？That should be put in here. Okay, description right here, add a description. Okay, if you want to, because the property is, as you can see, the property name should be feasible. 这 property name 是 ground length 对不对？ground length since it's an identifier, sure, so it will follow the restriction on identifier naming, right? 我们不能用个空格，对不对？我们不能用个空格，不能用 ground length, because 它是一个 property name， 是一个它必须是一个合法的 identifier， 所以我们不能这样用。好，所以我们必须像电柱一样哈 ，ground length. But naming wise is okay, but okay. But again, if you just want to display the name with a much more pleasant way, then we can add a display name, DISP, a display name. So display name can you can specify a value which is related to the local culture。好，这个 local culture 说，你可能开发的应用程式是在日文版，好，那总是秀一个日文才能比较好哈。那这时候你可以在 display 的 name 里头用那个 local culture 的这些 text 来代表这个 property 好。那我现在就要做那个地面长度哈，我们就讲地 display name 哈，那个是 ground length 哈，就是支点支撑的支哈，或2固定点距离。Oh, your display name can be any meaningful term, I mean for the user, like that, 那我们现在 property 秀出来，变中文了哈，2固定点的距离，好，那就更 meaningful， 让使用者更 meaningful。那这个就是这几个 attribute we can add on your property。所以你要知道 property 是非常非常漂亮的东西在我们 CSharp 里头，它是非常好的东西它是符合 object-oriented 的 paradigm。那同时呢，在 visual display 上就支援各式各样的东西。那其实不止这样了尤其在一些 database 里面，它其实用途更广所以这个 property 的这个应用，麻烦大家花一点心思你要 beautify 你的 user interface 上OK， 那我们今天原则上大概就介绍到这边那第一个 phase 那个这个位要 submit 的就是这个 texture 的这些那个 display， 这个 value 要 display 出来。那 in the next phase, I will instruct you how to draw, how to draw this mechanism on our user interface to display it and then make the animation to display it. OK， 好吧，那我们还有时间你可以留下来，最好不要先离开，就趁这时间赶快看一看公式，把它完成把它完成。那如果说有问题的话，就举个手，我后续资料过去帮你看一下好，稍后一下我先把它录影停掉。好，稍后一下我先把收放几个东西展示在 form 里面来。一个是 main form， 来 main form 把它摆在旁边。是 main form， 然后 for linkage property 收一个好了。我在它们。好。